The Boondocks is a show known for ruffling a few feathers. Better yet, The Boondocks is a show designed to ruffle a few feathers. Over the course of the original series on Adult Swim, Eric Magruder's controversial animated series has become notorious for being in touch with black culture in a way no other animated show has been able to be. It's developed a reputation for being hysterical, while also being based in truth and delivering a message in almost every episode. This satirical tone of the Boondocks has made a lot of people upset over the years, but the most notable person to be offended by the Boondocks was easily Tyler Perry. Allegedly. Tyler Perry is an American playwright, actor, and filmmaker, easily one of the most successful American creators of our time. His movies, plays, and shows have been incredibly popular for a very, very long time. Tyler Perry's movies and other works are most famous for a recurring character named Medea. The Medea character is a tough, street-smart, elderly woman. Medea is based on Perry's mother and his aunt and is played by Tyler Perry himself. The character is usually used as comic relief in the otherwise dramatic and heartfelt stories in Tyler Perry's productions. A lot of people love and adore the character, but Medea has also received her fair share of criticism from the industry and fans. A good example is legendary director Spike Lee accusing the character of being a minstrel show, calling Tyler Perry's films, quote, buffoonery. But the most memorable criticism of Medea and Tyler Perry undeniably came from a season 3 episode of The Boondocks.
I'm gonna really let him have it. Show him my stuff. Give that man everything I got.
Pause.
In the episode, Granddad decides he wants to become an actor and auditions for a play. The play is called Medea Finds Herself a Man by Winston Jerome. Winston Jerome is a direct parody of Tyler Perry, and the main character Medea is a direct parody of the Medea character. Medea is portrayed by Winston, just like how Medea is played by Tyler Perry. Initially, it was a lighthearted parody, but things took a crazy turn in the episode. The Tyler Perry parody was portrayed as an absolute psychopath. Winston Jerome's character was depicted as a cult leader who demanded sexual favors from the cast, and implied that Winston used the character as an excuse to cross-dress. The episode has Winston constantly preaching about Christianity, a reference to Tyler Perry's faith, but portrays it less as a legitimate belief he has, and instead implies that he uses religion as a way to hide his cult-leading ways from the public. The Winston Jerome character is basically a power-hungry, psychotic, sexually harassing cult leader who convinces his actors, Granddad included, to put up with his antics in hopes of becoming rich and famous, which could lead you to believe Eric Magruder believes this is what Tyler Perry is actually doing behind the scenes. But for the record, Eric Magruder has never come forward and said whether this satirical version of Tyler Perry was done simply as an imaginative joke or because he actually believes this is what's happening, so we shouldn't jump to conclusions. To top it all off, the episode also portrayed Tyler Perry's films as being incredibly lame, corny, and just generally bad and poorly written. So obviously, when Tyler Perry caught wind of this, he was offended. Tyler Perry isn't just some guy. He's a guy with a lot of influence, not to mention a lot of money. He's a billionaire with a lot of fame and a lot of connections. And one of those connections was powerful enough to get this episode of The Boondocks banned from airing at one point. Tyler Perry had two very popular TBS shows at the time, House of Pain and Meet the Browns. TBS and Adult Swim are sister companies both owned by Turner Networks, so Eric Magruder and Tyler Perry were under the same umbrella. And when the Pause episode of The Boondocks aired, Tyler Perry allegedly called Turner Networks and threatened to leave TBS Turner Networks if the Boondocks episode wasn't pulled for making fun of him. So after being aired only twice, the Pause episode of The Boondocks was banned from airing on TV, and it wouldn't air again for over 10 years, for a decade. If there's a line, The Boondocks is a program guaranteed to cross that line. And this was a great example of a line being crossed and it having consequences, which is very interesting to see how it all turned out. At the end of the day, I think Tyler Perry had the right to be offended, but I don't agree with him allegedly using his power to restrict the episode from airing. Either way, I hope both of these brothers continue to flourish and win, and I love the contributions both have made and are continuing to make to pop culture. But let's be honest, the episode was pretty funny. Have you seen the episode, and do you agree with the decision to have it banned? Sound off in the comments, and be sure to like the video and subscribe to Toon Fridge. Thanks for watching, guys.